Hi, this is Jeannie from the Cary Area Public Library, and I wanted to share one of our digital resources with any job seekers out there, whether you're currently working and just want to clean up your job seeking documents and brush up on your interviewing skills, or you're currently out of work and you need to start finding a position as quickly as you can. So one of the things you will need is your library card number. If you don't know it or you need to get a new library card number, I will explain how to do that at the end of this recording. But let's assume you have your library card. You would go in the black banner here, go to resources and go to the databases. And the one that I want to talk about right now is right here under business and DUII. That is the AtoZ database. This is a demographic research and marketing job search database. So it's the way to find people, businesses, job openings anywhere in the United States. So you would just click on this, it will take you to that page, and you would put in your library card number. I'm just going to flip over to mine because I've already signed in, and this is what the opening page looks like. Right here in the middle of the screen, you have Find a Business or Executive. Then right next to it is Find a Job. Now, I could explain how to use this little function, but I think it's probably quicker for this moment to go up to the top toolbar, and there's intro videos that they've already done. And it's on really all the different parts of this database. So I think the fourth one down is how to do a job search. It takes 2 minutes. They show you exactly, like, put in, the title, what kind of job, full-time, part-time, etc. If you want it to be in a certain geographic area. It's very quick. Once you've done that, it'll bring up a whole list of job possibilities, and you would go look at the listings and see what the qualifications are and how to apply. One of the things that I recommend is that you go directly to the company's website and just double check of what the date due is, or if there's additional information. But then you can also use this database to find out more information about that business. So for instance, here in the very first box on the left hand side, Find a Business or Executive, you can put in that business and it brings up all sorts of information. So right here, you can do business name, and let's just say like Swiss Automation, which is close, I think it's right over the Fox River line into Barrington. And you just type in the name of the business, and then we're going to do Illinois, and then you hit search, and here you go. Here is the business, where it's located, the phone number, and then you can just click on the blue link, and it brings up all sorts of information about Swiss Automation, how much money they make a year, who's the executives, and you can scroll down and it'll tell you what open positions here on the right side. That's where I like to kind of just double check because they source all of these from different places on the internet, and you just want to make sure the information's accurate. Scrolling down, the hours of operation, area competitors. So if you're interested in working for Swiss Automation, there might be other companies that do similar work that you might also want to check for job openings with. And then the other handy thing way down here is the executive directory. So you get, the names of the people that actually work for the company. Again, I want to caution you that while this information is the most current they have, sometimes it's best to double check that on the company website, or just make a quick phone call and make sure that the HR person is still the person that's listed here before addressing any letters or anything to them. But it does give you additional internet presence. You can check out more information about what the company does, what kind of social media they have out there. So that's a really good additional piece in your job search to find out about those things as you're deciding whether to apply or not, or you're prepping for an interview. Again, I wanted to mention back here on the library website on how to get that library card number. Right here in the middle on the right-hand screen, get a library card. If you don't have a library card number, just click on that. It'll take you, just read the directions, and we will send you a temporary card number even though the library is closed. And then down here at the very, very bottom on the lower left-hand corner, there's a contact us. And at the very bottom, email us. So if you don't know your card number, you don't know your password, you have a question about this database, just send the questions there and we'll do our best to answer you during this time. So good luck, and I hope this was helpful.